My name is Brendan Keneally. I'm the president here at Salesianum, and I just want to welcome all of you who have come to be with us today. We started this 4 years ago with the idea that it would be a lasting tribute to Lieutenant Szczerda. Today, his scholarship helps to fund financial aid for students who would not otherwise be able to attend Salesianum. How fitting it is for a place that he loved so much. I know that many of you know that in the past few weeks, Salesianum has suffered two tragedies in losing two of our students. As I said to Kathy Zerba 4 years ago, and then again to the Brown family, and then to the Griffith family, both of whom are here today, Salesianum is forever your home. And I mean that very sincerely, and I think that in the wake of the death of Lieutenant Szczerda, the brotherhood of Salesianum and all those who came to support the Szczerda family, the Salesianum community, the law enforcement community, was very, very evident. All of you are welcome here forever. I want to thank all of you who have come to support this. Our major sponsors, Horizon, the Delaware orthopedic specialist, Dr. Joe Mesa, in his class of 1985, the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge number 5, the Truitt family, Frank's Wine, Frank Pagliaro, also class of 85, and a special thanks to the Westchester football team who's here and they're serving as marshals on the course today. Kathy, from the hearts of all of us here at Salesianum, you and your family are always in our prayers, and I'm glad to see you out today again. It's now my honor, we'll be hearing from Kathy in just a few minutes, but before that, it's my honor to introduce Major Wendy Feaser of the Newcastle, Major Feaser of the Newcastle County Police.
Close enough. Good evening, everyone. Colonel Sending very much wanted to be here, but he was called out of town, so I'm here as his replacement. He's a tough act to follow, but I'll try my best. Thank you all for your involvement in the Lieutenant Joseph Szczerda 5K run. I want to thank the organizers and especially all of you participants for coming out on this chilly night to honor such a wonderful man. This event is so successful and ultimately supports a scholarship given every year in Joe's name. Joe was a very proud graduate of Salesianum, as many other Newcastle County police officers are. So what I've found is each of us has our own memories of Joe, but sadly so many times we really don't know someone or hear about them until after they're gone, and then we hear all the stories of the things they've done and the wonderful things that they've accomplished. So I wanted to share just a quick story about my personal experiences with Joe. I knew Joe for about 15 years, and for much of that time, Joe and I would just pass each other in the hall, or maybe we'd get involved in a criminal investigation case together. But during that time, he was always very professional, dedicated, and reserved. It wasn't until about 1 year before Joe's death that I got to know a side of him probably so many of you already did know. Our shifts overlapped. I was a patrol lieutenant down in our patrol division, and our shifts overlapped. So we sat in an office, and there's cubicles in the office, and they're separated about a wall about 5 foot high. So one night I thought I was in there. I really didn't know anybody else was in the office. I was in the office and I was dealing with a citizen on the phone. And when I got off, it was kind of a little bit of a heated discussion. I got off and these words of sarcasm but wisdom floated across the wall. And I didn't know what was going on, and I'm a little vertically impaired, so I had to crawl up on top of the desk and peer over. And I looked over the top, and there's Joe looking up, smiling at me, laughing. And I said, Joe, that's a side of you I didn't know. I never knew Joe to be like that. So it was interesting to me, because from that day on, Joe became my voice of reason, wisdom, and humor that I like to say came through the walls. So still to this day, I listen for that voice to come through the walls to me, because Joe really touched me in a way that I'm so glad I got that opportunity to know him. So it's very fitting tonight we take time to remember and honor a great man. He's touched each and every person that he's come into contact with. So thank you all. As we get ready to start the 4th annual running tonight, please stay safe and warm, and I'm not running with you, so good luck to you all. It's now my great pleasure to introduce our County Executive, the Honorable Thomas P. Gordon.
And as alumni of Scottish, I'm very, very proud that they're sponsoring this year, this beautiful gymnasium. And thank you all for coming out. In 1994, as Chief of Police, I had the honor of hiring this wonderful young man. He was a recruit at the time. As you know, made it up to the rank of lieutenant. His family's here today to honor us. And I have to tell you, one of the best hires I ever made in my career. And we're all sorry to lose him. But I'm very proud that you're going to come out every year to keep his memory alive. And he's shining right now, smiling with all his friends that are doing this for such a great cause. And I can only thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
I just want to welcome Kathy Zerber to the stage. Kathy.
Friends, family, and members of the community, thank you for being here today to participate in the 4th annual Lieutenant Joseph Szczerda Memorial 5K Run. My name is Kathy Szczerda. I was a runner, so I know you're eager to get on your way. The last thing anybody is interested in hearing is a bunch of long speeches. But if you will, I'd like to leave you with this thought. Joseph Szczerda was a good guy, doing good things in his community. And we are here today because one humble man just wanted to be a police officer. It isn't as much about the commitment that he made and the sacrifice that he paid as it is about the life that he lived. Thank you for supporting such an important cause. Thank you for taking this opportunity to honor his memory and follow his example by supporting charities doing good works. I want to thank the Salesianum staff for choosing to memorialize my husband in this way. And I especially want to thank Dominic Mariano for kindly working so diligently with me to honor the person I knew my husband to be. Have a great grace, everybody. One last thing, Dominic has a few words he wants to say.
I'm very grateful it's business-oriented for me. Be sure to join us back at the gym immediately following the race. Music from Love Seat Mama Jump, Grotto's Pizza, ice cream from Benefin, and drinks sponsored by Frank's Wine. Just want to give an additional special thank you to Mark Aiken and Horizon Services for really making this happen. Please start making your way out to 21st and Broome, and good luck.